Hi, I'm Adam Crow, Assistant Director of Community Preparedness for Johnson County Emergency Management and Homeland Security. One of the biggest questions we get is how and when and why do we activate the outdoor warning siren system? And we're going to spend the next few minutes show you some cool insider views of what we do and how we do it, and hopefully you'll understand better on the other side. You'll see here in a second we're going to span through one of our operations centers. This is where we monitor severe weather events. These stations that are around me, they're a little bit difficult to see, but there's radio stations so we can hear from our spotters in the field. You can hear alarms going in the background, which is really great. It's really interactive. But you see these stations, so come with me and we'll look at some other stuff. As you come around here, you're going to see in a second, there's going to be 4 monitors that have various TV stations and one major one with a radar on it. We try to monitor all the TV stations all at the same time. We'll come a little bit closer here so you can see what's going on. Sometimes they may be showing regular television. Sometimes they may break in with some weather information, or maybe at the bottom. You can see that on this screen probably above my head. You want to watch those, be careful. Consider them as trusted sources with your weather radio, etc. So as you come across, you can see those. We also have a couple of stations here for various people to be monitoring weather events, be in communication with other emergency management offices, the National Weather Service, etc. That's a great asset for us. You keep coming down this way. You also see our main radio station, console rather. This is where we can actually sound the weather sirens. We can communicate with other emergency management and first responder agencies. It's a big piece of our response here. And lastly, you see our control center over here that controls these displays and helps us get things organized in such a way that we can really stay on task. So with that said, I want you to see that this is how prepared we are. We've dedicated the time and the energy and the planning to put it together to make sure we can be on top of everything that goes on in severe weather. During a severe weather event, we worry about the fact that a tornado may pop up or a tornado warning may be declared. In that event, we will sound the sirens. It's one of our primary duties here to protect you, the public. However, if we can avoid it, we try to do those tornado warning sirens by zone. And you may be able to see that on the map behind me here. On the northern part of the county, we've got a zone, one in the central part, down Overland Park, down more toward Olathe. We've got 5 zones, and we do our absolute best to make it as accurate as possible. However, the bottom line is, if you hear the sirens, we want you to seek shelter. Go to the lowest part of your house or the basement, take your emergency kit and all your friends and family who may happen to be there who are in danger until you hear on your weather radio an all clear. See over here, this is a pretty classic look that you may see on our radar. You got these yellow boxes that pop up. They're called polygons. These are issued from the National Weather Service to tell you just exactly where they've determined the highest risk is with this particular given storm. These happen to be yellow outlined. You see one here, you see one up there. Johnson County is kind of in here, so they overlap, but these yellow ones indicate a severe thunderstorm warning is in effect. These same colors you will see if you're watching any of the TV stations in town for this particular kind of event. If it happens to be a tornado warning, for instance, it would be a red box and would go around and would show you. We also have our zones that you can see here as Johnson County is outlined in blue. So you can tell that just the southeastern corner and sort of the northeastern corner are what's covered right now in Johnson County. That doesn't mean the risk is not anywhere else, but it does mean this is where the highest risk is as far as the weather service is concerned. So for those of you in this area, or if you ever exist under a polygon, be aware and monitor your National Weather Service feeds through your weather radio, the TV that's trusted sources, or any other trusted source that you know of. So hopefully now that you've seen our zone map, and you've seen a little bit of our communications room and all the equipment that we have dedicated to monitoring severe weather events, as well as looking at how the polygons come down and affect our county, you have a better understanding of how and why and when we would look at weather and why we would be concerned. Because we want you to be notified as quickly as you can if there's a real threat, like a tornado warning or one that's actually been spotted on the ground, so you can seek shelter and be safe. Thanks again for the time.